Ellie moved into the house on a Monday. It was older than the photos had let on, creaky floorboards, yellowed wallpaper. But it was quiet, cheap, and available. The landlord handed her a ring of 3 keys. Front, back, and one I've never figured out, he said, tossing the third toward her. It's old, came with the place, doesn't open anything anymore. She almost left it behind, but something made her keep it. That night she was unpacking boxes in the living room when she heard it. Creak. Soft, slow, directly above her. She froze. Another creak, a shuffle, footsteps. Upstairs. She climbed the stairs carefully. Every board moaned under her weight. At the end of the hall, above her head, the attic hatch. Closed tight, bolted from the outside. No way anything could be up there. She stared at the latch. Something about it felt wrong. Just to be sure, she tried the mystery key. It slipped in and clicked. Perfect fit. The next night, Ellie returned to the attic. 1:13 a.m., just like before. The key turned easily now. The hatch creaked open. She pulled down the ladder and climbed. Each step groaned. The air grew colder. The attic was nearly empty. No boxes, no clutter. Just dust. And in the center, a wooden chair, perfectly placed under the hatch, like it was waiting. She looked around. No signs of animals, no leaks. But the dust was disturbed. Footprints circling the chair, trailing off into corners that led nowhere, like someone had been pacing in the dark, over and over again. She backed down the ladder, shaking. She didn't sleep. Instead, she set up an old phone to record the attic overnight, just in case. The next morning, she reviewed the footage. For the first hour, nothing. Then at 1:13 a.m., the chair moved. It creaked as if someone sat down. Then a shape walked past the lens, only visible for 1 second, and gone. But the phone kept recording. No one ever walked back across the screen. Ellie watched the clock that night, every second dragging. 1 a.m. The house was silent. She sat in bed, phone in hand, eyes on the hallway. 1:09. A creak upstairs. 1:11. Another. 1 to 12. 2 sets of footsteps. Slow, uneven. One pacing. One approaching. She couldn't breathe. Then came the whisper, from directly above her. Ellie. It wasn't a question. It wasn't calling. It knew her. She grabbed the attic key, hands shaking, climbed the stairs, switched on the hallway light. It flickered. The attic hatch was wide open, the ladder extended, the chair directly beneath it. But this time, the chair wasn't empty. A figure sat perfectly still, pale face staring down, not blinking, not breathing, just watching. Ellie ran, slammed her bedroom door, locked it, backed away. And then she heard it, the hatch slamming shut, and the bolt sliding back into place from the inside. Ellie didn't sleep. She sat against her bedroom door until morning, phone clutched in her hand, but no signal. The house felt wrong now, heavy, like something had shifted just slightly out of sync. She checked the attic again at sunrise. It was locked, just as it had been when she moved in, like nothing ever happened. But the chair was gone. She checked the footage from the night before. 1:13 a.m. The screen turned to static, then cut back, and showed her lying in bed. But she wasn't watching the camera. She was asleep, face turned to the ceiling, and in the corner of the room, barely in frame, he stood. Thomas E., same grin, same eyes. Then the screen went black. Later that day, she called the landlord. Hey, just curious, who lived here before me? Long pause. He sighed. Couple people. None lasted long. Anyone named Thomas? Another pause. No, he said, but funny you ask. There's always rent payments in that name. I've never figured out where they come from. Every month. Same amount. Same note attached. Ellie swallowed hard. What's the note say? The landlord replied softly. Still here. Ellie moved out. She packed in silence. Didn't look up. Didn't check the attic. Left the key behind. She didn't care about the deposit. She just wanted out. But 3 days later, she checked her bank account. A new transaction. A deposit. £713 and 13 pence. Reference, rent paid in full. Her hands trembled. She never gave the landlord her account, never signed a standing order. She called the number she had. Disconnected. Then her phone lit up with a text, unknown number. Thank you for staying, you were very quiet. The house sat empty for 2 months. Then another tenant moved in. Young man, fresh start. The landlord gave him the same ring of keys, front, back, and one that doesn't open anything anymore. That night he heard something. Soft footsteps above him. At 1:13 a.m., he looked at the key in his hand. Old, rusted. Something about it felt warm. And outside, in the window of the attic, for the briefest second, someone was watching. Smiling. Still here.